yourself. Okay. So everything you say here is confidential except for a couple of things.
Okay.
That means if you're mentioning harm to self or others, abuse, so any type of abuse, whether it's child abuse, past or present.
Okay.
And then if my court records are being subpoenaed.
Okay.
Okay. Other than that, everything is free game.
Okay.
So what brings you here today?
Well, I don't know. I guess I'll talk about this. Lately, I've realized that I have not had a lot of time for myself. And I've been feeling really like I haven't took the time to sit back and think about like, dang, I have a lot going on. Am I setting the proper boundaries? You know what I mean? With
Mhm.
everything going on with people, is there any much more I can do? Am I taking on the weight of other people or what's going on? Um, because for a while I was just I sat down and just did a lot of thinking, like trying to put things together because I'm like, I'm not gonna be taking on other people's responsibility like that, especially if I don't have to. So I did, I did all that, set a lot of boundaries back then, blah, 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 but it's just still a part of me still feels like I need to revisit that a little bit.
Okay. So what are you currently doing for self?
For self, I'm trying to fit more time in for self. I don't know, for some reason, it's been stretched thinner over the last, I would say about few months. I think it's because of like the projects and everything else I got going on. It just takes up a little bit more time. But yeah, what am I doing? Let me sit and think about that for a second. Well, remember I told you I was doing like the morning routine where I was sitting ask myself those questions.
Mm-hmm.
That was short lived because as soon as I get up, I'm going because my grandmother got people coming over. I wake up late because I'm going to bed late.
Okay.
Oh, I've been working out more.
Good. Is that helping your self time or de-stressor, we should say? Is that helping to de-stress or what are you gaining from
Really.
working out?
I just want to lose weight. I just kind of want to get in shape. I have some things I want to do. That's on my bucket list that requires me to be in physical shape. So
Okay. So you're not working out for de-stress, you're working out to get in shape.
yeah.
So you got a different purpose. Okay.
I hope it is.
Okay. Cool. So do you miss your morning routine? Okay.
Because it kind of grounds me and it kind of sets the tone for the rest of the day.
Okay. So is there a way that you can possibly incorporate maybe not the full morning routine, but maybe an abridged of it, right? Because your morning routine, you said, is going out, just outside. Shoot. Going outside and reflecting, correct?
Correct.
And then saying, I want to say, is it putting your responsibilities or your duties in order?
I'd start off with asking like questions like, how am I doing? Like, how are you? I just
Okay.
kind of look at it like I'm having a conversation with myself, like I'm my own therapist at the moment. So how are you doing? How are you? And then I just kind of sit with that and then I kind of go into like, okay, if I'm stressed out and I need some time off, is there anything that I can move to the next day or whatever? And what absolutely needs to be done that day?
Okay.
Um, and then sometimes it just takes me to a point where I need a little bit more time to sit and reflect. And because it kind of helps me to organize and balance what I need to do for that day. Yeah.
Okay. So is there a way that you could possibly do like a mini reflection of self, like in bed or when you first wake up? Or is like going outside the whole ambiance of it kind of helping you out?
Going outside helps, but I do try to do it when I can. So right now it's just kind of like I feel like I got so many responsibilities. I'm so busy. It's like I fit it in. If I can fit it in the morning, laying in bed, I do. Sometimes I do it at night before I go to bed, but it's kind of too late for how you do it for the day. But I just kind of do. If it's at night, I just kind of do a check in with myself laying in bed. But sometimes I just be too tired.
Mhm.
And sometimes I just be too. I just need to watch a movie or do something to de-stress or turn some music on and dance or something.
Okay, okay. So let's talk about these responsibilities. What do you have to do? What are you responsible for?
I'm responsible for my grandmother.
Hmm.
It feels now I'm starting to become responsible of my mother.
Okay.
Um, I would say my sister, but that's a different story. I don't fully take responsibility for her. I'm just like a concerned sister with certain things she deals with.
Okay.
Um, yeah, it's pretty much and myself,
Okay.
my school, my health, my mental health, my physical health. Yeah.
Hmm. So are there certain tasks that you have to do per person when it comes to being responsible for them, caring for them?
Um, okay, let me first say this before I think. Right now, who I'm truly responsible for, well, that's a whole nother story too, if you want to get into it. My grandmother, but my mom and sister, I'm actually created a responsibility for myself for them. But my grandmother, you said, what do I do? What does my responsibility look like?
Hmm.
My grandmother, I mean, I wake up, give her her medicine, make sure she's good, wash her face. It's like the whole
Daily routine.
routine,
Okay.
lift her up, help her to go to the restroom and
Hmm.
feed her and
Okay.
move her, stretch her, read Bible verses to her and all that stuff and music. It's just like the whole thing. She has dementia, so
Okay.
and it's in later stages, so she really can't do much of anything.
A wellness thing, making
Mhm.
sure you do meds.
Meds, take
Okay.
meds, all of that.
Say prayer.
Hmm.
Okay.
Physical, non-physical, all that. And
Gotcha.
yeah, and anything surrounding that. So before that, it was just like, I remember you previously told me, so it's like about going to the getting her stuff there, like the banks and financial, how all that stuff.
Hmm.
I did that before, like a few years ago, but then I just left it alone. So that was a whole nother load of responsibility
Okay.
to get stuff.
Okay. So you haven't reassessed the finances yet.
I'm not going back. That's a boundary I told her kids that I'm not doing
So that's when you're not touching it all.
none of her assets, none of her stuff.
Okay. So you're going to accept. Okay. So you said you are looking to set proper boundaries.
Excuse me.
You feel like you're doing too much with your responsibilities for your grandma, you need more support, or what do you mean? Expand a little bit when you say setting proper boundaries.
I kind of wanted to revisit the boundaries to see if yeah, if I set proper boundaries. So it's this is a situation that I was thrown into. I didn't ask for this. I didn't expect it. It was just,
Voluntold.
yeah, and it was just kind of like, well, you're in a career transition, so and you're here now, so you're gonna do it.
Mhm.
And they went on about their lives. Her kids are out taking trips and living, and I'm here.
Mhm.
So it's kind of like in my mind, it's like I need to set a boundary with this, but if I set a boundary, that could probably lead to her death.
Mm. Okay.
And they're like, they're pretty much like they don't
They're hands off.
they don't care. So
Okay.
it's a tough situation, you know what I
Absolutely.
mean? Cause yeah,
Right, right. So how would you, if you could, in a perfect world, how would you, what type of boundary would you set first?
if everything was perfect.
Mm-hmm. Something that you need, what type of support you need, whether it's one of the children come over and sit with grandma, or if somebody could pick a day to administer medication so you can sleep
Yeah. In a
in.
perfect world, they would come over and take care of their responsibilities, and I
Mhm,
wouldn't have to do anything. I
mhm.
just pretty much focus on me.
Okay.
Cause yeah, being in the middle of a career change,
Mhm,
that's already a huge shift, a huge change. But
mhm,
taking on this responsibility is just extra on me. And so if they come in and actually take care of their mother
mhm.
instead of living their life to the fullest, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah, throwing it off
Yeah,
on you.
yeah. My uncle only came over twice in 5 years.
Mhm.
So
Okay.
yeah, yeah. That would be a perfect world if they come and they do what they should be doing.
Would you be able to have a family meeting with everybody and bring them to the table?
I spoke to each person one on one.
Okay,
It's four of them.
okay.
So I spoke to each person one on one
Recently.
fairly recently, yeah.
Okay,
And the responses I got, it just didn't need a second conversation.
okay, okay.
Because if to me, if I talk to you once
Mm-hmm.
about something and you just show me what you're gonna do,
Mm-hmm.
you know,
Okay. So we X that off.
yeah.
Okay. Does grandma have a home health care person or are you it?
No, I'm it. I've asked for that too. I've asked for it, and they're like, "Nope, that's money." But I'm like,
Okay.
she has the money to do it,
Mm-hmm.
and so I don't know. I don't know. It's just certain things that's
Out of your reach, out your scope.
out of my scope. You know, they're the kids. There's certain decisions. Like I've tried to call people and do certain things, and I wasn't able to do it because I'm not the child,
Oh,
and they're
okay.
still alive.
Okay.
So it's just certain things I can't do right now.
Okay. So then how do we care for self?
Exactly. That's why I want to.
How do we care for self? You have to give yourself as much grace as possible when you can. Don't stress yourself out. Set time for free time, open space to do whatever you want. Set your grandma up for as much success or proper tending to where you feel comfortable of if I go to class, I know she's okay here because I've set her meal out for dinner. Okay. Look into your working out. What other activities do you like to do?
Well, I like to cook
Okay.
because eventually I want to get to a point where I don't want to be going to no restaurant or nothing like that to cook it. If I can't have no good meal here, I want to at least go home and be able to cook it. And my grandfather and my mother are good cooks, so
Okay.
I've been learning a lot from my mother. So yeah,
Okay. So you have a resource or outlet for cooking. Is there something else that you like to do?
it's a problem though.
What's the problem with
I
that?
don't have time to cook.
So you have to try to find bite-sized snapshots in our life, whether it be just 5 minutes, 10 minutes, which we know cooking, of course, is going to take a longer time. Is there a possible way? Is grandma a Hoyer?
What is that?
Where you use a Hoyer lift to lift her? or is she mobile somewhat?
Oh, no, she's not mobile at all. I don't even use the Hoyer because I don't know how to use that thing. I just lift her.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
And that's dangerous.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not trained or nothing like that.
Okay. All right.
I got a belt they gave me.
Okay. So you have
the
a belt.
nurses gave me, but
Okay.
oh, we can talk about that.
Is she in a wheelchair?
We use wheelchairs to like move her from room to room.
Okay.
Yeah, so
And you said she enjoyed cooking, right?
to my grandmother?
Uh-huh.
No.
No.
It
It was
was
your mom and your grandfather.
yeah,
Okay.
he
But
was a chef.
if you were to take grandma in the kitchen with you,
Mhm.
would that be an activity that you two could do together?
You know, she's so out of it. I don't even know if she'll know what's going on. Like, it's so bad to the point, like, if I put her in a wheelchair, she gonna think it's a toilet. And I don't want her to go
Okay.
herself because it's gonna
Okay.
be a tragedy.
So what could you possibly do that would be able to pacify grandma at the same time that you're able to cook?
I mean, I guess doing what I'm doing now, she not really, when she's awake, she's gotten to the point now where she's not able to really do anything. So she's not able to, I try like the card games, put some cards on the table where she can just play with it.
Mm-hmm.
She don't even know what the world is going on with the cards.
Okay. Okay.
Or I try to give her some towels to fold to keep her occupied. She just pick it up, put it aside, and start talking to somebody in the corner. Or like anything, we've tried so many things and it don't work. So the only thing I really can do is turn on some music she like.
Okay.
Um, maybe a show I think she may glare at once in a while.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, it's mainly like conversation. She like to sit and talk, even though if it's about nothing you don't know about it, she just like to talk. So when she's like that, I try to get things done, but it's always something that comes up, you know what I mean? That kind of interrupts it where I can't really get nothing done.
Okay. So now that you're in this session with me, you're away from grandma. What is she currently doing at home?
She's with my mother right now.
Okay. So you are able to kind of depend on someone else.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that only because of your location now? Or is that something that you may be able to possibly use mom as an outlet to say, hey, mom, come watch? Is that her mom?
It's her mom.
Okay. Can you watch your mom for an hour or so while I go to a cooking class or go hang out with my friends? Or is she really only like, I'm watching my mama because you're at school?
My mother is not that type of, like, even when I'm in class, like even now she's probably texting me like,
Where are you?
where are you? You need to, you
Get
know.
back. Okay.
So it's kind of not really. That's one of the things I've worked on was like boundaries with myself. If I need more time to go out do this or go somewhere else to have fun, it's kind of like she doesn't really communicate. She just kind of like huffs and puffs really hard.
Mm-hmm.
And then she's like, I don't have time for myself. It's just all a big mess. So
Okay.
not really.
Okay.
Not really.
So we're stuck in the house with grandma and nothing, I mean, there's no way to outreach here. You don't have anyone to depend on for any support.
No.
Okay. Mom is a bare minimum.
Yeah.
Okay. And we can't use, hey, grandma, come listen to some music while I'm in the kitchen. Maybe if you go and you start cooking some food, hamburger or something, she'll smell it. Okay. Is she like that or no?
No.
No.
She's
Okay.
kind of friendly. you know,
Oh, okay.
she got
Okay.
the dementia anger. She's never been an angry
Gotcha.
person, but she be
Mhm.
having it sometimes.
Okay. So sounds like it's time to get into those finances that you don't want to touch.
But hers,
Mm-hmm. Because you need to be able to find an outlet for you.
mm,
The only way that you're going to find that outlet is to figure out her finances and see if you're able to do home health care. Whether you have one person come into the house a week or a couple days a week, but you have to figure out those finances first.
mm,
Okay. So my father, home health care. I actually kept him at a nursing home and a group home. That was one thing that my mom always said. I wanted to bring him in the house.
mm,
He was a Hoyer. So I used the Hoyer lift to lift him. It was
mm,
heavy, all the things. But that was the way that I was able to disconnect. I could visit him in those spaces. Whether he was at a nursing home, and if we didn't like it or they did something wrong, moved you on to the next thing, the
mm,
next place. And yes, it was a revolving door. I don't like this. All right, we're out of here. We're packing up. We're going somewhere.
yeah,
But he also had a caseworker that would visit, work with him a little bit, and say, hey, even though body didn't move, mind was still okay.
yeah,
Okay. And I do know that at the dementia stage, you don't have the mind as much. And from what you're telling me, is that mind and body is out the door, right?
mm-hmm,
So, as much as we don't want to look at end of life, sounds like that's where we are. We at the end of the road.
yeah,
Okay. So, that is going to be important for you. Figure out those finances, figure out those assets. Home health care, getting a worker to come in to relieve you
mm-hmm,
so that you're able to do some things. You've already had the meeting with your family, the siblings, they said no. Now it's time to do things for you.
mm-hmm,
Okay. So that's what, as much as I don't want to give advice, but
mm-hmm,
that's what I had to do. I had to look at all his finances, any assets or anything, had to get rid of, because as soon as you get anybody else involved in financial business, they're gonna take all money away.
okay,
Okay. You may want to look into a lawyer. You also want to identify who is power of attorney.
mm-hmm,
With power of attorney, that's the person that's going to make decisions. There's also two parts of power of attorney. There's power of attorney for finances, and there's power of attorney for health. Okay. The one thing, my father was always decisional, even when he wasn't decisional. So they would never grant me power of attorney for health, but I was power of attorney for finances.
okay,
Able to see what was going on in his bank account, what came out, what went in, and it was up to me to pay the bills for the home health care program that he was a part of, alongside his medication, because those were the two bills that he had. The rest, I started literally putting money aside to bury him. Not trying to kill you, want to be aware, want to be ahead of things, because at the end of the day, you're going to be the one that's going to be responsible for all of that.
mm-hmm,
They are going to look for, oh, I got $5, I got $10. No, they're going to put that on Aaliyah.
yeah,
Okay. They've already given you all of that responsibility. So here we go.
mm-hmm,
Check and see if she has a will that says this amount of money goes to whoever. My father had it all individually set up per sibling. Thank God. Cause whew, it literally would have went to me, and then they would have said, okay, everybody needs to decide how much who gets. No, my dad had it all planned out.
okay,
Okay. So double check for that. Any insurance plans, and who does the money go to? How did she set that up? Okay. So unfortunately, as much as I X finances out, right now you're at a crossroad where you need to open finances back and see what's going on. How can you bend? What's going on? Okay. You may ultimately say, due to going to school, working, transitioning, grandma may be a better fit at a nursing home. Nobody's there to help you. This is what you do.
Mhm.
Visit grandma when you can, do what you need to do while she's there, and then go from there. You will have the siblings that will pop up and they'll either love you or hate you, nothing in between for that decision. Okay. But what you want to do is, again, create that sanity for yourself. As you trudge along in your courses, as being a grad student, classes aren't going to get easier. They're going to get more complex.
Mhm.
More things are going to occur. Eventually, you're going to have your practicum. You're going to have so many hours in a health setting or a clinic. Okay. You won't always have that time for grandma. Okay. If grandma is still alive, that is still going to be a burden for you. Okay. My mother took care of her mother at home. She was a part-time worker. She chose to leave her full-time job. And that my grandma was a Hoyer as well. She had a stroke. She was a vegetable, a Hoyer until she passed.
Yeah.
And she stayed alive for, I think, like 3 or 4 years.
Mhm.
Mom looked into home health care, looked into daycares, looked into all the things because you still have to make sure you have time for self.
Mhm.
So when you're setting up these proper boundaries for self, that's the main thing that needs to happen for you. That is what's going to create the most peace. Okay. Yes, it will be a new edge of like, now I don't know these people at the center, but it's at least my grandma is in a safe space. Safe space meaning she'll be in a room with a door closed. People will come in, they will care for her, or you may have some that won't care for her, and you will need to rectify that as well. There is like child protective service, there's adult protective service as well.
Mhm.
Okay. I didn't know anything about that until my father. He was at a group home. One of the workers didn't like him and they treated him bad. They didn't want to feed him. One actually dropped him one day.
Mhm.
She was fired on the spot. We had it all recorded and all the things. But yeah.
Yeah.
We called the Doctor Protective Service. They came in, they interviewed him, asked the workers what's going on, and they protected him. They fired her, and he was still able to stay within the facility that he was at. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's definitely it's a lot. It's a lot. Also, stop taking on the burdens of other people. You only can care for so much. Don't stretch yourself out so thin. Okay. Definitely. Grandma is number one right now. Okay. That's the only person that you're caring for. Everybody else, you got to push to the side.
That's kind of hard
Okay.
because my mother does not take care of herself and it's starting to affect her. So over the last, 4 or 5 years, she almost died from heart failure. So now she's experiencing symptoms of that and having other health issues. She's having a hard time grieving with this because we lost our grandfather, her father, like 5 years prior or stuff like that.
Okay.
So she's jumping into this. So she's kind of all over the place.
Okay.
And when I said I didn't want to control the finances no more, she took over.
Okay.
So she's in control of that.
Okay.
She's the power of attorney over her health. But she talked to she talked to somebody that was in the know who told her to like switch over, add her name to my grandmother's accounts and stuff. So she's done that.
Okay.
And she said there's no way in hell I'm sending her to a home.
Okay.
And so what I said was I'm about to find a way out of this situation.
Okay.
So I do have like a plan
Okay.
to get up out of there.
Okay.
And I'm taking it step by step. but it's a little hard just being there now,
Mm-hmm.
with time. And so I don't think she's gonna be going, she's definitely not going to a place in a while. So the option we have with that is, what is it called? Respite care.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And it took a year and a half for me to convince my mom to try to utilize that because she can go to one once a month for a week.
Mm-hmm.
And when we sent her there, we went, like the family went out of town for her birthday.
Mm-hmm.
And when we got there back, my grandmother was like not responding. She
Mm-hmm.
wasn't awake. She was, I don't know, they weren't really feeding her and stuff like that. So she kind of changed her mind, like, I'm not doing this again.
Okay.
But I'm still trying to convince her, like when we brought her back over a few days, she came back to herself.
Okay.
So maybe if I like put that in her ear saying, hey, she may be out sleep while we're out, but she's always gonna come back around because it was like the nurse said it was like a change of environment may have sent her to like,
Yes. Mm-hmm.
so I don't know, that's, I mean, that's an option.
Okay. So what is your plan of out?
My plan of out is actually this, and I'm working on stuff outside of mental health. I want to be engaged with, I mean, it's just basically this, but it's like I talked to someone about potentially starting like a YouTube channel
Okay.
or something,
Okay.
but it's this.
Okay.
I'm just trying to, what I've been doing is trying to connect with other people and get out in communities. I want to go to like different meetings and stuff like that the city's having and try to like network with people. I've been doing it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to be a part of the organization, the what you call it? I think it's High Chai, something like that here,
Okay.
where they
Have it.
yeah, it's a psychology organization for grad students.
Okay.
And they go out and do like volunteer work and all that stuff, and it's good for like the resume and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah,
Okay. So then are you able to volunteer or who would care for grandma while you're out volunteering?
that's something fairly recently I started doing.
Okay.
I haven't done a lot, but I pretty much am not giving them an option.
Okay. Okay.
I'm pretty much telling them dates like somebody need to be here this day because I got it.
Okay. So now that's how you're setting your boundaries then. You're literally saying you have to be here because I'm out.
Yeah, I need to do it more often. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what you need to do then.
Mhm.
Is you need to set that time, put your calendar together, put back your morning routine,
Mhm.
get you a notebook,
Yeah.
and plan your, we'll call it get away from grandma. We won't call it get out of jail, okay? But get away from grandma.
And it was cool, like
Mm-hmm.
it was cool up until like, what was it? It had to be like 3 or 4 months ago. Cause I was like, I was going out meeting people. I was bad. It was just like recently. I don't know. It just got kind of hard.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna do that more often. And I already had planned on like after the semester's over.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend a few days away. So
So you have a vacation planned
for myself,
for
yep.
yourself. Do you know where you're going?
Not yet.
Not yet. What would a perfect getaway be for you?
It's I'm okay. My mind is saying like be with like the few people that I love to go out to like travel with or whatever because we like to go out and eat and do all types of activities and stuff. But
Mhm.
right now,
Mhm.
what we prefer me right now is not to do a damn thing.
Well, okay, so when we look at the vacation,
Yeah.
would you say, I'm gonna go to the Dales? or Lake Geneva, or are you trying to hop on a plane and go to Houston?
Somewhere local.
Somewhere local.
Somewhere local.
Okay. And
Okay.
you're saying it's still around this time, so it'll be cold, may have some
Yeah.
little snow out.
Yeah, that's cool.
So we're looking for, are you an outdoors person?
Yeah, but not in the cold.
Okay. Okay. So staying at a hotel or Airbnb,
Mhm.
but not doing any outdoor activities. Or would you be okay to go and build a fire, invite your friends?
Absolutely not. Black
Okay.
people don't do that. I'm just kidding.
Black people don't do that.
I'm just kidding.
Okay. So then what activities would your culture participate in?
My culture, that is a very good question. Um, for the record, there are Black people who love camping because I know some. I'm just not one of them.
I'm a camper and we'll go out
See?
in a cabin.
See, it's just me.
That's okay.
I would say just like gatherings. Like I know that we like some good food, get some good food together, get some good music,
Okay.
maybe play some games, some card games or something like that.
Okay.
And
what's good food? What's your what
good food?
What's good for you?
Well, for that type of environment, it'd be baby what you call it? Baby shower food.
Baby shower.
Like
Baby shower food.
meatballs, chicken wings, taco
Mhm.
salad, like that type of stuff.
Okay. Who's cooking?
But good food to me is some smothered chicken,
Okay.
some
There we
rice.
go. Smothered chicken and some gravy. Ooh.
Yeah, but yeah. What was the question?
That's your culture. What would your culture participate in? We said we're not going camping.
Well, just like that type of stuff.
So that
You
type.
know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We
When
really
you say good food, so you say
Yeah.
good food, baby shower food.
Yeah.
Okay. Good music.
Good music.
What genre?
Well, R&B.
Okay.
I'm not into the current hip hop.
Okay.
Not like the
Oh yeah,
a little
no.
older hip hop.
Yeah. Okay.
You
have a favorite artist?
oh,
No.
I actually like a lot of different genres of music too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. The setting, not outside, so we inside.
We inside.
So
We go.
So we're getting a hotel, we get an Airbnb.
I'm not fond of Airbnb, so
Yeah,
probably
me
a
either.
hotel. I'm too scared to be a camera up in there or something.
Never thought about that.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I like the hotel. I like them to take care of me while I'm there. Bring my towels and change my bed.
Yeah. I was kind of thinking about Potawatomi
Okay.
because then I can just call people down there to come and
Oh, that's a good
chill and stuff.
idea. Okay.
But they just be like $400 for a 1 day.
Is it?
Yeah, 300, 400. Yes.
But if you get a couple of friends.
Oh, this is some me time.
No, this is me
Y'all ain't
time.
coming to my room. We
Okay.
can go out into the
Okay, gotcha. You want to hang out at Pato?
Yeah.
Good food.
Yeah.
They have, what is it, 2 levels, I think?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now on the weekend they have like a DJ and up there and stuff. So
I'll see you.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's my parents' thing. I don't gamble.
Either.
But it's always good to be out in public with the people. For sure. Okay. So you would invite your friends to Pato. Hey, come hang out with me. Y'all can eat some of the restaurants. Maybe play bingo.
Mhm.
Try your luck at a couple of slots.
You know, now that you're saying that, I've always wanted to like go to like somebody's house and we do that, like have food, some music. I used to do that with my brother all the time at his house, and we go to his people house, his friends. But it just be like the older I got, it's just kind of like I don't want to deal with it.
Okay.
But I want to do it. But it's just like, okay, he got a dog now, I like dogs.
Okay.
You know, and it's
You
like
put
other
the dog
people I
up?
know, not yeah.
Okay, put the
And
dog up. We want
he
to party
ain't
at
gonna
bro
put the dog,
house.
please. I don't trust him to put that dog up.
Oh gosh, what kind of dog is it?
I don't even know. I just know he got a dog. That's what
Okay,
he told me.
okay.
He said it was a small dog. All I know,
Probably a pit bull.
all I need to know is you have a dog.
Yeah,
But
and you
but
ain't coming over.
but that'll be something interesting, not just with him, but like
Okay. Do you have
yeah.
a core group of friends that you can call up and say, "Hey, I need a stress reliever away from grandma. We going to Pato, meet me there."
Well, listen, yeah.
Okay.
So one is in a relationship,
Okay.
and her girlfriend doesn't want her around me, so she has to sneak out to spend time with
Okay.
me,
Okay.
which is weird because we're friends.
Mm. Okay.
So that's some timing. So
Mhm.
so she got a relationship. The other one is she's stressed out too. She
Oh.
she's busy as ever. So I've reached out to both of them.
Mm-hmm.
And I let them know, like, hey, let's do something, let's get together and just I said I'll come and bring drinks, food, and this and that.
Mm-hmm.
It's like whenever we set a date, it's always like,
Something
something
happened.
happening. So I just
Okay.
said, just let me know when
Mm-hmm.
you ready
Okay.
to do it.
Okay.
And the other one is just like, well, I told her I didn't like that triangle.
Okay.
So she more so kind of out of it with hanging out.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how weird. But yeah,
Gotcha. Okay.
let me see. My cousin, I was really close to him. He moved to Texas recently.
Okay. You hop on a plane. Go visit cuz.
Yeah, actually, a handful of people I was close with moved to Texas.
Yeah, Texas
Yeah,
is the new craze.
yeah, no.
Houston. Everybody's moving to Houston.
Yeah, I heard.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm good.
No.
I'm good.
I mean, you don't have to move there,
To visit.
but it'd be something to go and visit.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Houston has really good food. You want them good food? You want the brunch, the
Yeah.
day parties, get some greens, some smothered pork chops, smothered
See a
chicken.
lot of our culture food down there.
Absolutely. And it's already on the menu. It's not something that you would have to look into. They even have it at the strip clubs. They do. Have your pasta, your steak, your lobster.
Yeah, something to think about. Taking that trip down there.
Yes. Once you set up these adults to say, hey, care for grandma while I'm out of here, that's how you set your boundary. So you already set your boundary, you didn't even realize it.
Yeah, that's what I kind of want to see. Like, do I need? Because it just seemed like it's just a little bit stressful
Mm-hmm.
over here. But when I said my sister, I was sitting there thinking about it too. I pretty much set my boundary with her too.
Okay.
She has a baby,
Mm-hmm.
and the last few semesters I've been watching her throughout the week during the days I got class and I wasn't able to do my homework. I'm tired.
No. Okay.
So I told her, we ain't doing this no more. Go to daycare, and she did that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's like you're making moves
Mm-hmm.
to help yourself, to help self.
Okay.
So we coming back to that self.
So I'm on the right track.
So you're on the right
I'm
track.
just tired. That's all.
You are going to be tired. You are not going to get any rest.
Maybe I need to hear that just for now.
Yes, just for now. You are not going to get any rest until you figure out the space that you need. Meaning, like you said, at the end of the semester, you go and take a getaway for 3 days, whether it be Pato, or you can go up north, find a random hotel. I used to go to random hotels in Menominee Falls, that's down the street. But because I left from my house and was away from the people in it, that was the way that I was able to distress. I would unplug from the world, turn my cell phone off, have my computer to watch my movies. I like hookah, so I have my little hookah machine, get my meal ordered, chilling at the hotel. They had a swimming pool, I go swimming. Hot tub, I'm in the hot tub, and I did it by myself. And that's how I would de-stress. you know you're always on call no matter what. So in the back of your head, yep, I'm on call, but right now I have my mom that's watching my grandma. I have my uncle that's watching my grandma. Okay. But if in the case of an emergency happens, you know that you're on call.
Mhm.
And that's okay. But at least you have that time to distress.
Mhm.
I mean, opening a big old greasy pizza in my bed, I'm eating it like a whole kid, drinking some Kool-Aid.
Be FaceTiming my folks down in Texas while I'm doing this and they hear me.
Party with me. FaceTime, shot for shot. We grown.
That's funny.
Okay. So definitely looking into doing things like that. And the best thing, hey, I love my niece. That's not my child. Find some daycare.
Yeah.
The best thing you could have done.
Yeah.
Okay. And if mom is POA over finances, but mom needs support, you need to still know what's going on.
Mm.
Okay. Also, look and see what's going on with mom.
As far as what?
As far as like you were saying, her health thing.
Oh yeah.
Making sure she's staying on target with medication. You taking care of everybody. It's a domino effect.
Yeah.
I went from my grandma to my dad to my grandfather to now my mother. It's a domino effect.
Yeah.
And that's literally how it goes. So how do you set time for self? Is whatever little bite-sized pieces and
Ain't nobody got time for that.
or chunk. At the end of the semester, I'm taking 3 days for self. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you have to do for yourself. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So you want to summarize what you've learned in this session?
Yeah. I've learned that I'm already setting my own boundaries. I just had different expectations of it. I was just expecting things to be less stressful, less lighter, and this and that.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
Nope.
I mean, it's just about managing and just, I guess, acceptance.
Absolutely.
I mean, it
Managing.
goes back to accepting that this is the way things are. I'm gonna have some good days, bad days. It's gonna be rough, maybe a week or two, month.
Mm-hmm.
But I just have to keep, pushing through and being resilient and doing what I gotta do.
Absolutely. Well, it's like it's okay. All right. That time this shit. Go.
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good. And you have a plan.
Yeah, I have a plan.
You have a plan. So are you looking to move out or
Yeah, I actually want to spend a semester living in a dorm room. I've never got a chance to experience that.
okay.
And because I lived my teenage years up until like up my whole life, I missed out on experiencing anything dealing with teenage, young adult, like none of that. So I just kind of want to get that experience at the Trinity Hall, the different spot. Yeah.
Okay. So the dorm's here?
No, not here. It's another one for grad students.
I didn't, but
Yeah. It's grad students, I think people who have kids.
okay.
So it's like you can get rent space for yourself.
Mhm.
You have an option to find someone to do it with, share it with. But
Mhm.
I would just get one myself.
Okay. Yeah. You just need that time to yourself. You don't need to be sharing. You'll have the
Ain't
people
nobody
on
got
the outside
time.
in the quad.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's something I want to do.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I forgot the question. What was the question?
I don't even remember either.
The plan.
The plan. Whew, jeez. All right.
Yeah, so that's it. And just like really getting involved with like everything mental health.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Just
It's not what you know, it's who you know.
Yeah.
So getting your
Maybe a
cycle.
little bit of both.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Figuring out how do I get in Mayor Cavalier's circle. Looking into possibly getting on some boards.
Yeah. you know, since I worked in law enforcement, I think I might reach out to people and, you know, it wouldn't hurt to, I say I don't want to work in law enforcement and nothing like that, but it wouldn't hurt to like maybe have like some type of contract with them where I work with officers that need counseling or something like that.
Oh, that would be cool. That would be a great little side hustle if you're looking to make money on the side, or just some counseling experience. Hey, can I meet with you? What's going on? How can I help you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And be looking into, is it Rogers to have a health center?
Oh, I don't want to work at Rogers.
You don't want to work there?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
You
I
said
don't want
no.
to work there.
You don't want to work there? I've never worked there. I don't know. I just heard about it. Some people love it, some people hate it.
Yeah. I don't know much about it.
Okay.
I went there when I was in my previous career, but they seemed really nice.
Okay.
I don't know. I actually haven't thought about where I wanted to work.
Okay. So then maybe that needs to be added to your plan,
Okay.
because you already have, you know, you want to live in the dorms, you want to experience college life that way, but in the end, you want to know where you're going. So figure out where you want to work.
Okay.
Okay. How will you get there?
I have steps, but I was thinking in terms of like internship.
Okay.
I'm up in the air with that.
Okay.
But like either like private practice or community based, because I don't know if Rogers is community based or
I
not.
don't think so.
Well, because I want to work with different demographics, so I don't know.
Okay.
So
Is
we'll
there a
see.
specific demographic that you're interested in working with? Like, I haven't worked with this group, but I
I
definitely want to tap into them.
would say underrepresented groups of people.
Okay.
So it's not just, you know,
Not just your black, your white,
yeah,
your Asian.
yeah,
You want to work with everyone that needs
Mhm.
some support.
yeah.
And mental health. Mental
Yeah.
health is your main thing. Okay. So you say, I don't want to work in law enforcement, but mental health. Well, sounds like you are on your way.
Yeah.
Got a halfway decent plan. So we know now that at the end of the semester, you're going to set time for self, whether it be a day or 2 or 3. You have your get out of grandma's house and away from grandma plan.
Yeah.
You're going to go stay in the dorms.
Mhm.
Okay. Paddle with some friends. Even if you don't stay at the hotel, you can just go and have some good food, bingo, play some slots, and then book a trip to go visit your cousins
Yeah.
in Texas, in Houston, eat that good food.
Yeah. Sound like a plan to me.
All right. Well, thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Is there anything else?
No.
All right.
Zoomed in on me. So.
Oh my God.